What I want to do today in this video is to start working with phrases. Now, phrases are a fabulous way to go ahead and get some ideas about things you can do and text you can add to these phrases. I know when I'm doing a lot of crafting, coming up with a phrase is sometimes difficult because we're creators. We're not necessarily writers or copywriters to come up with that perfect phrase. So I'm going to come over here to Design Space and we're going to click on Advanced Search. And as you see right here, there's the word phrases, and you'll see there are tons of phrases here and things that you can work with. And a lot of them are all access, not all access, but the Access Pass members. So if you're an Access member of Cricut, you will be able to get to all of these. If you are not, all you need to do is click on the free section right here, and you'll see the word free. I've got a couple of purchased ones. I'm not too sure if that's free or not, but they certainly did cross out the pricing. So I'm going to scroll down here and give you an idea of different things that you can work with. We have lots of things like Let's Craft. That's a Noel one. I'm just looking for something that has a lot of phrases in it. So here is one that is free. God grant me serenity, courage, and wisdom. That's a possibility of one we could look at. I just want to get a look at some of these. Let's go for this one. This is an autumn one. It's just called Autumn, and it's free. I wanted to make sure, add it to the canvas, and let's view it. Now I'm going to have to make this a lot smaller so that we can go ahead, and it says the height is 11. Well, my screen's not going to allow us to go to 11, but we might go to 9, and that just allows it to be on the screen the way we want. Now, the interesting thing about the phrases, it gives you ideas for the different fonts you could possibly use, something you could possibly copy over. It's impossible to tell what these fonts exactly are, but if I come over here and I click on a text, I want to try and match up probably the word gather to see if I can find something that is similar. Now, I could use Word Market to go and pick something that way, or I could use main type to find it that way as well. Today, we are just simply going to go into Cricut here. Now, I have a ton and more of a ton of fonts on my system that can be loaded up into here as well. But I just want you to get used to taking a look at some of the fonts that we could work with. Now, this one's a decorative. I would say that one is definitely decorative. Let's just see what we've got for decorative fonts. Now, I know a lot of these have an A against them, and you will be an Access member in order to get to these. But let's try and find something that has that beautiful swish look to it. Cricut Everyday, Dinosaur. I'm not seeing too much about things that I want, but we will pick something out of this list. Let's go for something like this Lettery Pro. There's a curvy. How about this Margarita? Now, that's going to be, I'm just going to shut this for now. So that Margarita is not quite the same, but we can come up with a word gather using these fonts. Now, you can match them, then, of course, emulate exactly what's here to create your own. Now, I want to show you something that you can do with this in order to get to the different parts and pieces so you can move them around in your own respect. I'm just going to delete that text from here. What I want to do with this is I'm going to grab a copy. Perfect. And I'm going to work with the copy as we go through and start working with things. So let's take a look at this copy that we're going to be working with. So we have the Autumn Basic Cut. We have a different cut. And we have some different words inside of here. And then we have the thanks. All right, we want to work with this autumn piece first. So I'm just going to turn off viewing the other ones so that we can work with just this small piece. And that's all I see on the screen. Now my contour button is alive here. So I'm just going to click on contour. And what I want to do is I want to get rid of almost everything except the word autumn. So I don't want pie. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on just the various pieces that I don't want to see on the screen. So pie is there. And it does take a little bit of work to do this. And you'll be able to see it disappear down over here as I start to work with it. Let's go back to that contour again that I was working on. You can see the word pumpkins. The pie is still out of there. So pumpkin, you can see that little piece. And you will disappear. Grab that M. Did it disappear? Yes, it did. The P, little dot in the P. The K, the I. Come on, I, disappear. N and S. Everything has disappeared, and I'm going to click my X here, and now I have the word autumn. So now I'm going to be able to place that word autumn any which way I want. Now, I really don't want this in the way, so I'm just going to move it out of the way here, but I'm going to take another copy of this and move it over. All right, let's take a look at what I want to take a look at next. Now, we've done the autumn part, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, this is a basic cut of the word together and the word love. This basic cut here is the pumpkin and the fall thanks and the word family. And this one is some leaves, dots, and the gather. And I'm just going to do this one more time. So I am going to turn off the ones I am not interested in and just leave what I have here into place. I'm going to click on contour. Now, I could keep the word gather and get rid of the leaves on the bottom, or I could decide to keep this as a border. So I can do it two different ways. So let's start by removing the leaves. But you can see there's all kinds of little parts and pieces in here that we would have to get rid of. Now, what I want to do is hide all contours, so nothing is there. We've just got the GATHER. That hiding it gets rid of all these little pieces I didn't want. Now I can add back in what I want, so I can add the G back in and get rid of that extra piece. And when I click the X, the bottom piece is gone, and I have just the word gather. Now let me just grab a copy of this because this has been contoured. Now I'm going to come back and contour it again. This time I'm going to hide all contours. I'm even going to hide this one. It's not going to allow me to do that. Okay, so let's show all contours. I'm just going to go ahead and hide the ones I don't want. And you can see there's a lot of little pieces down here that I'm going to be playing with. So I've got a little thing in the middle, another one in the middle. And I'm going to have to pick up all these little pieces. Now I'm doing it on the fly here. It looks like I got that piece. I'm going to get rid of this one. And of course I want to get rid of this. And then I've got these little pieces up here. Now I'm clicking on the screen, so you may or may not want to do that. You may want to go down here, but finding the pieces to work with sometimes is a little bit difficult. So I like to do it this way. I'm going to click away, and now I have my simple little border of the word gather and the border here, and also had my word autumn here. So I'm taking this apart. Now this is phrases. Now you can add your own text around. You can grab the pumpkin. You can do anything you want with these particular phrases and take them apart and have a lot of fun with them. So that is our phrases. Have a lot of fun experimenting and playing around with them.